Thanks for joining me today. We're going to show you how to create and modify searches to find your patients who may be eligible for the COVID vaccine based on their age. Since I know this is something that I know a lot of you are being asked to do, so we can show you how to do it using the TELUS PS Suite EMR. So from the records window, you'll click Settings, Edit Searches, and depending on where you're located, I know here in London, the criteria was not simply anyone 80 years old or over initially. It was anyone who would be turning 80 this year. Because if you run a search, for instance, looking for anyone, 80 plus, greater than or equal to 80 with their age currently, of course that's going to miss anyone who is currently 79 and will be turning 80 by the end of this year. So what we'll actually do is we'll add a search, and we're going to call it 80 years old this year. Okay, just you can call it whatever you'd like. And then we're going to add a line, and we're going to go to demographics, birth date. And initially, I was doing it by year, where we would do birth date, year greater than or equal to 1941. But I actually found that was missing patients who were born in 1941. There was a bit of a glitch. So instead of that, you'll actually use whole date is earlier than January 1st, 1942. So that'll include anyone born in 1941 who would be turning 80 this year or older. And you click OK. And then you would perform your search, and that would find anyone in your practice who is who is turning 80 this year, or anyone older. Okay. Another one that you may be wanting now the criteria are coming down to 75 to 79, would be a search looking for those who are between the ages of 75 and 79. But again, you have to think it's including everyone who is turning 75 this year. So I've already got it created here. So here I'll show you the criteria when we double click. So you would add lines like you would normally do for a search, but you would go demographics, birth date, whole date is earlier than January 1st, 1947. And if you want everyone born, between 75 and 79, you would have to include a second line. So you'd add line, and then when it comes up, you would click demographics, age, less than or equal to 79. Now, if you wanted to find everyone who is turning 75 this year or older, you would just get rid of the 79 here. So if you look for everyone born in 1946 or earlier, that'll give you everyone who is 75 or older as of the end of this year. Okay, but again, what we had before there was catching everyone 75 to 79, which is a group that you may want to be calling now with the age cohorts coming down. Okay, hopefully you guys find that helpful. And again, to run the search, you would just click Perform Search right here. All right. Again, hopefully that's helpful for you in your daily practice. And we'll be including some other videos in the next day or so to look for other medical conditions.